I got a dick pic recently. I know. You never get a dick pic when you're expecting one. It's never like you're checking your inbox. Like, where the hell is that cock? It was supposed to be here 4 hours ago. I don't know if anybody does this, but I like to look at people's Facebook pages regularly and just sort of judge the dumb shit they post on Facebook, because it makes me feel like a better person. Yeah. What I've been doing lately is I'll just take a picture of someone's status and then I mail it out to my other friends. I'm like, look what this dickhead just put on Facebook. And then I go back to bed. I'm like, I've judged someone. I think I've done enough for the day. I think a lot of people don't know what Facebook is. I think that's the problem. I think some people think that Facebook is like some sort of a god that you tell your darkest secrets to every hour. They're like, finally, I found an all-encompassing space I can litter my most confusing and personal thoughts throughout the day. Yeah, it's never the people you think, either. I became friends with my accountant. He seemed like a reasonable man. I've been looking at his statuses, and I think he's in a real dark place right now. His last status was just, I've never felt so alone and furious in my entire life. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Russell! Are you sure you can handle my 2015 returns? And then a few hours later, there'll be like a picture of some pasta that he ate. I'm like, okay, he's stabilized, thank God. I think a lot of people really think that they're gifting people with their daily Facebook thoughts. Like, they really think they're stepping up onto some sort of like a Facebook balcony and just doling this brilliance out to all the peasants, you know? Like, there's some sort of a lord, like, here you are, you're welcome, peasants. Now you know how to think, I'll lead you. It's always some pointless bullshit, too. There's this one guy, and his Facebook statuses infuriate me. His last status, he just wrote, "We need to put an end to genocide once and for all, people." That's what he gave us. I'm like, thank you so much for your controversial stance on genocide. I was staunchly pro-genocide before I read your shattering Facebook expose. He has no idea I'm in this rage cycle with his Facebook page. Like, every morning I get up, I don't even remember how I know him. I think we might have worked at a pizza place together when I was like 15. Now, literally, every morning I leap to his page before even brushing my teeth, and I'm like, what the fuck is it now, Kevin? I just broke up with this guy recently. It's probably good. We would fight a lot. One of our big fights was, he would get mad at me because I like to joke immediately after sex. I just feel like it's a good time for some jokes. I don't think there needs to be any gentle gazing period after sex. I don't like to do any soft gazing. I just feel like sex is done and now it's joke time. I like to throw change on a man after sex. That's very funny to me personally. I just like to take some coins and toss them on his dumb, naked, post-sex man body and say something like, shh, less is more out of you, okay? You take those coins and you keep your mouth shut about what's happened in this room, all right? Because what happened right here is disgusting, okay? You should go out and buy yourself something special because you're beautiful. I also like to pretend like the guy tricked me into the sex. Like, the moment it's done, I'm just slowly realizing it's all been a big ruse. And I'm kind of obsessed with those old films from the 40s. So the moment sex is done, I like to be like, well, I don't understand what that all had to do with helping the children. You said if we did all them awful things, those children would get their cure for polio. It was all a lie, wasn't it? Those children are no better for the godless things I've done in this room, are they? It was a big lie, and now look at me laying here all covered in sin. I just feel like the right guy is gonna be like, hey, listen up, sugar tits. Those children never had a goddamn chance. They are mangled with polio as we speak.
Now clean yourself up, for Christ's sake.
I'm a very lazy person. I don't know if any of you guys are lazy. Thank you. I wake up at around... I wake up at around 12 or 1, and I still feel as if I can't quite hurl myself immediately into the day. So I try to do something slow that establishes confidence, like I'll watch The Fabulous Life of 50 Cent, you know? The other day I was laying around the house and I found one of my roommate's pornos. It was really weird. It was actually called Deep Inside Rachel's Rear. And that's right. It was it's very confusing for me, not just because my name's Rachel, but there's almost something a little too enchanting about that title. You know, like it sounds like the beginning of an old Welsh children's novel. Like deep inside Rachel's rear, in a land far away, where there are plenty of nooks and crannies to hide in. And wonderment around every corner. You know, the thing with me and porno is I don't get offended by porn. I just have a hard time getting lost in it the way I can in some other feature films. Because the women always seem very annoyed to me in most pornos. Like, they make the same noises I make when I have to move furniture, you know? Like, oh, God, oh, come on, give it to me. You can put it anywhere, go ahead. It's okay if you stain it, it's used. Or when they do this thing, they always look back at the guy, like all of a sudden they're having second thoughts. I find that very confusing. They always act like they're a little angry, maybe a little resentful that someone's screwing them. Like, oh yeah, you know, it? I got a dick pic recently. I know. You never get a dick pic when you're expecting one. It's never like you're checking your inbox. Like, where the hell is that cock? It was supposed to be here 4 hours ago. That's why dick pics are hilarious. They're just very jarring. Just this rogue dick in the middle of your day. It's foolish. I was just looking at a beautiful tree, and then I saw it come in. I'm like, oh dear, there's a cock. It just snaps you back into things. I think they're hilarious because they're just so unnecessary. It's like we already know the dick is there if we choose to call upon it. We don't need like a dirty little reminder. You know? And guys always look very stern for some reason. Whenever they send dick pics, they get very serious, you know? I don't know why you have to look like a principal while you're holding your dumb dick. But that tool was just standing there just really letting me know I was in trouble, you know? It's different for you guys. Like, if you get a picture of a naked woman, that's exciting, you know? Because it means something important. It means that you might be inside of her soon, you know? It's good news. But yeah, we already know that dick is there. It's always just littered about. The street is littered with dicks. That's what I'm gonna call the special, by the way. Just the street is littered with dicks. Yeah, dick isn't important. That's why you can never use dick as an excuse. If you called up your friend and you were like late to his birthday dinner or something, you could be like, dude, I'm really sorry I'm late, but I think I'm gonna get some pussy. And he would understand, you know? But if I called up my friend on some important occasion in her life, some moment that she needed me to be there for her, and I was like, listen, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it tonight. It looks like I might be able to get my hands on some dick. She would be like, the street is littered with dicks.